Hey, how's it going, guys? Dalton here with another video on the YouTube channel, and in today's Red Dead Redemption 2 video, we're going to be finding out in the first mission what really happens to Davey Calendar inside the Coulter cabin when kind of like Miss Grimshaw, Arthur, and Dutch are kind of setting up camp with all the other gang members. And as we know, in this part of the mission, it's basically where the failed Blackwater heist boat ferry job actually went wrong, and they're making their way through the heavy, windy, snowy mountains. I'll let you guys take a listen to that first mission in a little bit here, but I wanted to find out what happens with little PC magic and mod menus that we're going to be using today. I wanted to find out what happens to Davey, what does his body do if you see him inside of the cabin, where the game restrictedly does not let you back in after you leave with Dutch, and what just specifically happens if you do not allow or follow Dutch in the first mission. We're going to be finding all that out today, and there's actually secret outcomes if you happen to get inside the cabin. You can actually see Davey's dead corpse and kind of see what he would have looked like if he was an original gang member. It's really cool. Take a listen to the story, and this is how it first plays out before we get into the mission right now.
Abigail says he's dying, Dutch. We'll have to stop someplace.
Okay, Arthur's out looking. I sent him up ahead.
If we don't stop soon, we'll all be dying. This weather, it's May. I'm just hoping the law got as lost as we did.
There! Arthur! Any luck?
I found a place where we can get some shelter. Let Davey rest while he... You know. An old mining town. Abandoned. It ain't far. Come on. Come on! Yeah!
Bring him in here!
Miss Gaskell, get that fire lit, quick. Miss Jones, bring in whatever blankets we have. Mr. Pearson, see what we've got in terms of food.
Davey's dead.
There was nothing more you could have done.
What are we gonna do? We need supplies.
Well, first of all, you're gonna stay here, and you were gonna get yourself warm. Now, I sent John and Micah scouting out ahead. Arthur and I, we're gonna ride out, see if we can find one of them. And this, just for a short bit. And I don't see what other choice we have. Listen. Listen to me, all of you, for a moment. Now, we've had, well, a bad couple of days. I loved Davey, Jenny, Sean, Mac. They may be okay. We don't know. But we lost some folks. Now, if I could throw myself in the ground, in their stead, I'd do it, gladly. But we're gonna ride out, and we're gonna find some food. Everybody, we're safe now. There ain't nobody following us through a storm like this one. And by the time they get here, well, we're gonna be long gone. We've been through worse than this before. Mr. Pearson, Miss Grimshaw, I need you to turn this place into a camp. We may be here for a few days. Now, all of you, get yourselves warm. Stay strong. Stay with me. We ain't done yet. Come on, Arthur.
All right. We've got some work to do.
We ain't run into them yet, so they both must have headed down the hill.
Sure. Hey, I ain't had time to ask. What really went down back there on that boat?
We missed you. That's what happened. Come on. Oh.
Hey, you need horses?
Oh, yeah. Hey, Mr. Smith, get yourself indoors. You need to rest that hand.
I'll live.
Get indoors, son.
Okay, so after that, you are restrictedly supposed to follow Dutch, which once you get off your horse, it says, like, mount up, and you will notice that Lenny actually happens to peek out the door, and if Charles actually goes in, I thought maybe I could sneak in with him. No, unfortunately, that wasn't the way that worked. So what I did is I used a little PC magic to get inside, and it's really strange to see what the game looked like during the day, because technically you're supposed to be doing the mission in the night. I switched it to day so you can actually see a little bit better, and it really is kind of cool to see what kind of dialogue the gang members have, because originally your game restricts you from getting inside. Now, I think Rockstar Games didn't intend to anyone to actually try this themselves or even get in here, because even if, like, Hungry Jack says, Arthur's like, how are you, Jack? Jack says, I'm really hungry, and Arthur says, that's good, we'll be safe here. And I think that was intentionally not supposed to happen due to Jack starving, and Arthur would probably say, well, we're going to get off this mountain soon, I'm going to go out and find you some food with the Adler Ranch, who really knows, but Rockstar Games probably messed up around there. So you can, like, interact with the gang members still, which it's kind of cool to see Dutch just sit outside waiting for Arthur in the freezing cold. I kind of feel bad when I did this experiment, because I was like, oh my god, Dutch is out there just freezing his balls off out there. I feel so bad for him. But you guys will notice it's kind of just the simple way. And now this mod menu kind of lets us get a good idea of what Davey Calendar actually looked like, because in the mission, in this mission where they first take place, you'll notice that Davey has a grave outside after getting back from the Adler Ranch and taking care of Mrs. Adler. Well, if you actually get inside, you can get kind of a good idea of what Davey Calendar originally looked like. He is just kind of this man who has kind of blood on him. He has like a brown woolen coat. He has, it looks to be like a pair of socks and some jeans or some pants. So this is kind of what our description of Davey Calendar looks like. And originally you're not supposed to get in here, so you probably not have really realized what Davey Calendar actually looked like, which is pretty cool, because I'm sure a lot of you guys noticed the coins on his eyes. Well, back in the day, that is actually what they did to a dead person. I honestly think to just show respect or honor. I'm not too exactly sure. Maybe you guys let me know in the comments down below exactly why they put coins on their eyes. But other than that, this is kind of Davey. He also has like this, I think, bandana / head gear wrapped around him. And I changed it to day so we can kind of get a better glimpse of what he really looks like. And just kind of what John does in the middle of this chapter, kind of just sits on the bed after getting scratched by the wolf. Davey will actually be on the bed. So it's actually really kind of cool that John is actually lying in the same bed that Davey kind of died in, which is kind of creepy as well. Like John literally laying in someone's bed that just died. That's crazy. But knowing that, the game will not allow you to exit through the door. So we had to get out ourselves. And once again, Dutch is just standing out there waiting for Arthur to get on his horse. So that's kind of what happens if you do not follow Dutch. And what kind of happens if you just go directly inside, which is kind of cool. And you can actually explore around Coulter a little bit. I mean, the annoying part is that Arthur actually has this lantern in his hand the whole entire time, like a huge lantern. Not something that you would originally get, as Arthur kind of has a smaller lantern in game. So that's pretty cool. And actually, upon doing this mission, now that we're changing it to daytime, and sunny, which is so weird to see this game in the daytime and sunny. Like, you're not originally supposed to. This game is supposed to take place at night, which looks really kind of interesting. And if you actually squint down below, you can actually kind of get a good look at exactly what Sadie Adler's cabin looks like before Dutch actually comes to the door, which necessarily is kind of the same, just a few O'Driscolls hanging about, some upstairs, some downstairs. I believe there's also some other O'Driscolls outside. There's really not too much in here, as you already would see when coming in here for the first time, but I wanted to like expect maybe Sadie would be in there, maybe they would have her captured or her dead husband, something like that, but no, Sadie was nowhere to be found when actually using this no-clip mod menu. There's also a chance where Arthur can get ambushed by an O'Driscoll in the barn. There was no O'Driscoll in there, like he literally hides up here, no O'Driscoll found, so I thought that was kind of pretty strange. I only wonder if Rockstar Games did that, only that part. If that O'Driscoll comes out right after Arthur is underneath the barn, they automatically spawn him in. Who really knows, because Arthur originally grabs a horse. Now, there's another instance that I wanted to try with Sadie Adler actually getting harangued by Micah. Like, Micah finds Sadie in the cellar. I wanted to find out what happens if you get no clip and see what they're currently doing in there before Arthur happens to, you know, expect or go into the commotion of Micah trying to grab Sadie or try to catch her, something like that, as they run around the table. Well, turns out that just broke the game. Like, that literally broke the game. Like, the game, Arthur is like bebopping around the horse there, and you'll notice that the game actually says you're inside, but you're actually just outside sitting on your horse. So that kind of did break the game, but nonetheless, it was a really cool experience to find out what this mission actually takes place in day. Kind of seeing Davey for the first time, kind of seeing what really goes on behind the scenes. Really, really cool. But anyway, guys, that is all the information I got for you guys on this video today. That is exactly what happens that you probably didn't know that occurred in Red Dead Redemption 2 if you didn't use a PC mod menu. But it's really cool that you can actually see Micah a mile away in the distance too. You can see Micah coming down the track where you originally wouldn't see him, so that's pretty cool as well. You guys can let me know in the comments down below any other Red Dead Redemption 2 videos you would like me to do. This one was actually asked personally by a user GamerTech02. He wanted me to try this out, so hope you could enjoy your idea. If you guys do enjoy videos like this more on the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe for more daily awesome videos such as Red Dead Redemption 2 videos, all the upcoming GTA 6 and Rockstar Games videos that I'll be doing on my channel. Subscribe for more of those. Like I said, guys, thanks for watching. Stay happy, healthy, and well, and I'll see you guys all later on the next video.